Mama, you moving around. You made a nut fall off my ice cream cone. What place to move? Damn, again? Okay. We're on the north node. We was on the north node with Aquarius. What sign? No. Pineapples. Aquarius came out again. No, we just did Aquarius. Okay, Gemini. You go with Gemini. Gemini popped up. Because I had did Aquarius on live. And then I just finished Pisces on live. So we wasn't going to do Aquarius. And Aquarius was last night. That was crazy, but Gemini came out instead. 10th house. Okay. Well, we got the North Node. We with Gemini in the 10th house. Fancy species of Gemini.
We have big news. Kellogg's
What species of Gemini? We're in 10th house in North Node with. Oh. Wow. That's why I'm glad I didn't. That damn. Lord have mercy. Oh, wow. For real? Is it one or it's one, two different ones? Is there any other species of Gemini? Any other species of Gemini? Last call. Okay. You got Gemini, the dragon, that's born, not born, but, well, actually, yeah, it's a rebirth. They've done their shadow and light work, so they ascended. You have a Gemini snake. They gotta do shadow work. A Gemini dog. You gotta do shadow work. And the Gemini snake. You gotta do light work. Okay. Okay, so Gemini, the dragon. No matter your zodiac sign, if you born in the following years, your species would be a dragon. 1952, 1964, 1976, 1988, 2000, 2012. If you born the following years, you're a dragon. Your species is a dragon. And today we're talking about Gemini, the dragon. They did their light and shadow work. Yin and yang. Yang and yang. Then you got Gemini the snake. I might as well bring both of the snake. You got Gemini. Snake needs to do shadow work. And Gemini snake, they need to do light work. No matter your zodiac sign, if you're born in the following years, you're a snake. 1953, 1965, 1977, 1989, 2001, 2013. Your species would be a snake. We have Gemini the dog. Today we're talking about Gemini the snake though. No, the dog. Gemini the dog. Now, no matter your zodiac sign, if you're born the following years, 1958, 1970, 1982, 1994, 2006, or 2018. Your species is a dog, but today we talking about Gemini, the dog that needs to do shadow work. 2, the teacher, is the dragon. Really? Shit. The dragon. Where am I? Did I? Here we go. Am I later? Excuse me. Okay, so I'm in shadow and light. Anything else? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Ooh, that's how you feel. Damn. Okay. Whoa. Okay, motherfucker, you crazy. Anything else with a Gemini? Yeah. Wow. Shit. At this point, I need my house code. Let me grab my house code, y'all. I done got chili. Oh my goodness. This. Wow. Yeah. This a cold ass individual. That's a cold ass individual. That's cold ass individual. This cold ass individual. This cold ass motherfucker. Damn. I'm just saying, you cold. Literally cold. That's cold. I definitely want to put my hood on. Holy. I'm gonna go through these, and when I get to that one card, damn, like after, shit, that ain't, And then it's some serious shit. It's a cold ass bitch. Faceless ghosts and haunted girl ghost people. So, what this means, whatever it is haunting you, you face it. You face whatever haunts you. I mean, it's some people you know you ghost, or some things that you know you ghost, but there are some things that you do have to face, or some people, so your chance given or opportunity given, most definitely face it. But one thing about hauntings, they come to you, so you need to face that haunting that comes. It's just, I guess it's just like when you ghost too much, then it makes room to where you can't ghost certain things. And if you do, then, you know, you would be replacing something you already ghosted to put and replace what you ghost. And then that leads it to where here comes this haunting with this. So personal power growth, powerful personal growth. So most definitely you would have it, you know, after you faced it. So far you have gained personal powerful growth, because if you have it, then you wouldn't be getting ready to face, or, you know, have to go and acknowledge or challenge the things that either haunt you or that comfort you, or your hardest trials. One of the few of your hardest trials to get you to the next level. Next, you have sea storm, calm, amid, chaos. It's been going around a lot lately with everybody, so that's pretty good. Everybody needs to literally get themselves a standing ovation. So, remain calm in the amid chaos. You have a clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. Aha. Most definitely you do. You go pretty creative, but let's hope it would be creative in a positive sense and not a negative one. Hopefully it would be in the manner of facing challenges or those things that haunt you. Okay, now. We're doing it again. That part when I was like, that's the cold motherfucker, it was cold, and I'm like, I need my house coat, and I'm ready to throw my hood on. It's because this card, it say voodoo in blue. Voodoo in blue. And bitch say back off. I'm gonna say bitch, but she say back off. And when that card fell out, and I touched the moon and I sat down, when I say voodoo in blue, made it hella fucking like, whoever that motherfucking energy is a person, oh, just got like real fucking cold. Man, it's a cold ass individual. Cold ass individual. A very, 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 very cold person. We got voodoo down and voodoo in blue. So maybe she wear blue. Maybe she got blue hair. Could have blue eyes. That would be natural blue eyes. That could be contact. But on her, on her, she got like a bluey green eyes, blue lipstick. Scrunched up face. But she's like, she's trying to keep a straight face, but that motherfucker scrunched up. It say, autumn is my last chance, please don't lose hope. So like, all around this could be your higher God telling you this, the child in you as far as like your innocence, telling you that. Everything in you telling you don't lose hope. Even though you got this, oh God. Even though you got this real cold ass individual around you. And I mean, they cold as fuck. Okay. An event back there and it's up. Ain't no way in hell no cold ass air should be like blowing all on my legs and like right. This bitch is cold. She cold. Autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. I mean, and that, I'm not gonna lie. This can be a straight up female or a she-male or transgender. Or it can be a male just like a total bitch. Or it could be all the above, but this motherfucker is cold. Then you got Amara, the mini Aloha healing, and it's hello healing. And that's good. Everybody been getting healing. Y'all been healing. So I mean, how I look at it when I be seeing certain signs I done already did, and they kind of getting the same kind of cards as the previous sign I done or was doing or have done. Then let me know they synchronizing and on the same, way. Okay, so now you got I Am Kali from Death Comes Rebirth. And it came in reverse, and this leads me to thinking, ooh, I can't wait to be done with this and put this back in the deck. This individual is cold, but this is going to prevent your death and rebirth. You may just be dead, and that's just it. Whoever this bitch is, get the fuck away from her. That bitch ain't right. And I'm not playing. I even had pulled this card out plenty of times. But for me to just turn around and get freezing fucking cold, and I'm talking about like, goddamn, we outside and it's probably like 23 degrees and you got 4 inches of snow outside and the wind blowing and it's cloudy outside. That ain't never have to get away from this person, cause man. I'm like, for real. I mean, I'm freezing. Fucking freezing. That's a cold ass motherfucker. And I'm not talking about cold in a good way. They cold in a bad way. They don't care. They look good to care. They look real good. Seeming like they care, presenting they care. They really don't. What's up? No, I ain't see your text. Mama, what is it? Mama, just tell me, Mama. Mama, come on, man. You be doing too much, bruh.
Dry eye symptoms keep driving you crazy? Inflammation in your eye might be to blame. Time for ink and burn. We'll do it for you. Don't throw the stuff in the hurt people. I'm not protecting our employees. That's what I want to do. Okay, get that first. No, you were so rude. You were so rude. I asked you a nice question and you got an attitude. You're not gonna fucking sit there and just stuff on the floor. No, you're right. You're so rude. No, you are not. I asked her a simple question. She got smart. You really did. Okay, that's right.
Oh my fucking God. Mama, oh my fucking God. How the fuck she get this? Where the hell you get this from? Why the heck is you on there? Who else you sent that to? So you think I handled that well? Thank you very much. So you owe me for evolving, right? So I need $30,000 and a foot massage. Bye, Mama. I cannot fucking believe this shit. That bitch cold.
jobs typically work by loop.
Okay, so I just did Shadow Light and Alice in Wonderland. I didn't even do Alice in Wonderland last time. Or did I? I think I did do them for classes. Anything else for Pisces? I mean, not Pisces, but Gemini. Oh, and Gemini, I forgot. You got one more thing, Jimmy. Follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. Know what is best for you. But you had one more shadow light. It said dry flower fairy sweet memories. So you might be using some of those sweet memories to be your light through your shadow work, or to add light doing your light work. All in the golden afternoon, inspiration, creative spark, imagination, conception. And then start creating for the death and rebirth. You are rare and free. There is not many like you. So always, again, like you say, be you. And you won't be perfect at nothing in this world, but the only thing you will be perfect at being is yourself. But you can't be yourself or know who you are if you're too busy being what everybody else wants you to be, or being how you think people should see you as, and not spending time with yourself alone. Wake up. It's your moment. You see here, it's your moment. When it's your moment, y'all be nutting up. Nighttime, y'all seem to show up and show out. Sometimes it's when you're not getting no attention, which is backwards and weird to me. Fine. I guess if that's what you call it, Ramadan blues. Okay? You have forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. So, you gotta get rid of thinking about who you were doing your light work and who you were doing your shadow work. This time, do your light work or your shadow work. And with that being said, something else new about to be born to add to that, to make another new creation after completing both. We have nature communication, flower energies, spirit energies, elemental messengers. So you even have that. You got I want to be a queen, stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing the test. So far, so good. We're doing whatever work you're supposed to do, to ascend. And it's not easy genuinely doing things. Not at all. I'm sorry, y'all, I got the munchies like a motherfucker. But, you gotta be genuine with it to gain it. And it's a messages for rabbit, service to the animal world. So you have been giving service to the animal world, not sacrificing animals. You sacrifice animals or have, I'm not talking about you. You don't count. You're not part of the equation. You're a negative. And that does not consist of shadow work neither. And that consists of bad magic, dark magic. But service to animals, being loving, kind, feeding them, being courteous or whatever. That's a good thing. So you're gonna have some animal guides, as they would call them, familiars. You gotta follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. Know what's best for you. So it's okay to trust your own advice, especially if it's something that help you evolve and become a better person. All in the golden afternoon, inspiration, creative spark, imagination, conception. I read y'all it already. But having inspiration is giving a creative spark. And the imagination, meaning planting mustard seed or actually believing, no matter how much bullshit people try to put you in or present to you, you're gonna get through it and make it to where you're trying to go and grow what you're trying to grow to be. All you gotta do is just remember, be genuine, be you. Give time to yourself, make sure you give it time to God. And no matter what nobody say or do, no matter what people present or make things seem, God see everything. You done. It say lead the way. Be a leader. Show others how it's done. You can help others. And that's what I mean. With a Gemini, snake, and dog. They gotta learn their light work, so they might be scared. But the one Gemini snake can actually help them and lead them. So can a dragon, Gemini, because they're in their yin and yang. The only reason why leaders, true leaders, don't want to lead and back away from leading is because at this point, my life is in your hands. We're my responsibility now. If they feel like that's so much of responsibility, right to where they don't feel like, hey, with a whole nother human being, species or whatever not, and I'm still learning and growing and make mistakes. The last thing I want to do is lead them to make a mistake or teach them something and they lean on their own understanding and not the true understanding, or they take it wrong and go do something stupid and it end up costing them their life, or it costs somebody else their life. You can go under the sea to my Little Mermaid. Okay, some people don't lead true leaders. Even though if a motherfucker decide to go do it on their own, knowing not to, they still feel like it's their fault. You can't control people on what they think and how they move, and you really can't now unless you force them or try to instill fear in them. But what do to a person you can't instill fear in or force? Then you give them free will. Free will tell you everything. All that. Okay. Anything else for Gemini? Last call. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, so you got, yay. Make sure you face this in as well. You also gotta forgive yourself, but the only way you can forgive yourself is if you can admit, to yourself, whatever it is that's haunting you. And sometimes you might not actually be able to reach a person to ask for forgiveness. But you'll know if they forgave you. They have been moved on happily. Divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. So, expect your miracles to come. Music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of what you desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. What you do, you love music. Y'all love music. So, get back into your little music, but make sure you listen to everything. Listen to everything, because you feel everything. And you're starting to learn this too. You're starting to really pick up that you literally feel everything. So you need to listen to everything. So when you start feeling certain ways, you know what to listen to. And you know what to kind of put your mind frame in. And then you'll start listening to things more as to expressing how you feel, not doing how you feel. Now unless it's in a generous or genuine way that betters a person to be a better them. Treasure chest, an unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. Now all this with your divine magic. Sing in chat. It'll come. But never take nothing fast. That come fast. Take things that come slow. It's a process. Like you got levels. And when you start your relationships, it start with talking. And then it go from talking to spiritual. And then it go from spiritual talking to physical attachment. All the way to where you engaged, all the way to you married. And it's either rather if you go get papers or not. I mean, to kind of explain it, the common law, them common law marriages, people being together for years, or people who made soul ties, see, they basically free. Y'all got it again. Divine magic and music for manifesting came out again. So do it, most definitely. I'm saying is one thing about common law marriage and the soul marriage, spiritual marriage, is y'all can simply part ways. And with this being said, it's just the equation of you, your union, and God, really. So you go before God and you talk to God about this, and it's like, hey God, and either God gonna say, okay, go ahead, or he gonna say no. Stick it out, and you'll know it. You'll know if it's meant for stick it out. Oh, trust me, you'll know it. So, ain't no hints to give on something you know. It's built in you. It's instilled in you. Don't nobody have to tell you. The only thing people really just supposed to tell you is the blueprint, and then go from there so you can register your downloads that you're supposed to know for you to share and teach. Not in your understanding, but the true understanding that was given to you to give, that you received to give. Next we're gonna go into the Lonely Woods. But yeah, when you go and do that, go to the courthouse or even just go get married and shouldn't get the marriage license, you basically, that's just like some slave shit, keeping up with their slaves, because that's what they used to do. That's how they kept up with their slaves. or they stock, whatever you want to call it, because they had this who made it and made this, you know. They even did it with animals. This bull made it with this cow, made this bull, or made this little calf, you know, shit like that. So they did it with humans, every species on the planet. It's just the stock. They keep in stock. They got record of you for life. They know where you at, what you doing, how much you making, and they can choose if you keep it or not. So don't be surprised when you mysteriously just lose a job. Because it's not something you a slave. You're not supposed to enjoy what the fuck you doing. Not at all. So they're going to give you a hard time. That's why a lot of people don't understand their situation. What was his name? Tookie or Cookie or some shit. The man was living too good, too happy, too great, and he was free. He was free. He was a free man. A free man. Free. Completely free. Free from everything. They didn't like that. One is too much. that's how dangerous being free is. They gotta know your every move. They didn't know this man every move no more. Not unless it really just consisted of his LLC and his business. And they couldn't even dab into that because it was his, not theirs. That's why most people try to get you to, like, as far as corporations and franchises. Franchises are better to work at instead of corporations, but that's why corporate, you know, got a record of you. The government, all of them, so they know. That's why they either want you having government benefits if you ain't got a job, because they keep tabs on you. For people who don't have a job, they got the Section 8, low income, and they got, what else, the utility checks, they know how much money they're getting, and they actually taking the money that is your money. So they breadcrumbing you your money in reality. And not just the people in your life, but also the government. And for the people who do have a job, they use that through the job that you work because they are a part of that too. And they slaves too. But that man was a free man. Anybody that's free, they gonna get rid of, or they gonna lock up. They try to own you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, materialistically. This is what you're gonna buy. They even choose what you buy. They choose everything you buy. They choose a whole bunch of shit, and they tell you this is what you're gonna buy. And if you're not gonna buy this, then you're gonna buy it. Or they just switched it around and just said, hey, here are the different things that you can choose from to buy. So if you don't want this, you know, they kind of rebel scanning everybody type shit. Well, if you work this hard and work this many hours for me or this, that, and the other, and you'll be able to obtain this stuff to give you a reason of this is why you're working. This is why you're working for them. When you can do it yourself, like, and then it's like you working, but then you don't get this raise. You get your benefits and all that stupid bullshit quick and early, 30, 60, 90 days. But realistically, you know, they'll try to hit you, well, you need your sales. You don't got no sales. But then they don't look at your work performance and base it off of it. Not unless it's theirs. And if it's better than theirs, best believe they're going to tell you to tone it down, and then they're going to add it into their repertoire. Most definitely. So, the best thing for you to do is just to continue to learn how to be free and stop looking at the people who are free like they crazy and delusional, because they not. And it's like you slaving for a whole bunch of stuff to get enslaving for a whole bunch of people. Peanuts fire. Remember, okay, so so now you got going deep. And we all gotta go deep. So for my light workers, it's time for you to go deep in the light so you can see the darkness within it. And for my shadow workers, it's time for you to go deep into the darkness so you can see the light that is within the darkness. Then you have find your night self. In the dark is light, and in the light is dark. It's light within light, it's dark within the dark. And this is why you have to find your night self. Because you need your light within yourself to light the dark. And you're going to also need your light to brighten more, to see the darkness within the light, to watch over you. And watched over, and it's all camouflaged and blended in. That's why it's good that you do your service to the animal world and to nature. Hi, Mr. Hot Pot. Your name is very different and creative. Your little island. So you have your little island. With that being said, always spend time on your little island, and it doesn't matter if it's in your room, if it's in the basement, if it's outside in the backyard, if it's in a park, if it's somewhere far away, deep in the woods, wherever it is, go to your little island. Because the more you by yourself, the more you know about yourself, learn about yourself, and you'll have that blessed reunion within yourself. So you got blessed reunion. Your dark and your light. Have blessed reunion within yourself to accept that there is darkness within the light and there is light in the dark. And your ascension and your divine self and your divine counterpart. Then you say then it says your presence is a gift to others. So most definitely, if even, in your shadow work it was a gift, or doing your light work you was a gift, know that after you learn your light and your shadow work and you realize you are light and shadow, you light and dark, they're also, your presence still going to be a gift after that. And then the other thing is they'll be very proud of you because you ascension. Next, we're going to go into a flower field. We're going to find out the flowers. And we're talking about Gemini. And we on the North Node in the 10th house. Oh, we got a spy. Okay, and so let me go ahead before I do the flower field. While you're on the North Node in the 10th house, you'll have faith and information to explain your destiny. Do not worry about communications about where you're going. Now is the time to resulting from the fluctuations of your career. So this is your career. And your career for multiple things. You have multiple things that you can call a career. But it's concerning your career mainly. Anything else for Gemini? Anything else for Gemini? Okay, so you have bellflower, gratitude. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. That's why it's important you face the things that are haunting you, or that have been. You next have anemone. Pisces had that too. Anticipation. I felt like an arrow pulled back and ready to be launched into something big. So that means you and Pisces might be synchronizing and riding on the same frequency, and you may cross each other's paths. So if you do, make sure you do at least try to learn from them or ask them for advice, because I did just do Pisces. They just had the exact same thing actually, and they also had the forget me nots, the Gladoria, and the Camellia. So I would most definitely say if you come across in Pisces, and it was one that was in a yin and yang, and it was also one that needed to do light work and some that need to do dark or shadow work too. Just like some of you Geminis need to do your shadow work and your light work. So when you cross them, make sure you work with them, because the only difference is they may have been on another different planet in a different house, but they did gain some of the same knowledge that you may need you haven't crossed, or more. And you may be able to give them some type of knowledge as well, because they may not have hit the planet you hit in the house you've been in, just like you haven't hit the planet and house they've been in yet. So when you go to that planet in that house, you go through the woods and that water and that fields and all that, you already pretty much got an idea. So you got the Camellia, and it's destiny. And it is not the stars who hold our own destiny, but ourselves. Then you have the hydrangea, and it's thankfulness for understanding. Before we can forgive one another, we have to understand one another. And that's with the situations that are haunting you. So you have to go, and not just you, but that individual or individuals have to get that understanding so you can move forward. Forget-me-nots, eternal memories. The best thing in life are people you've loved, the places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way. And then you got the Gladolia, and it says strength of character and moral integrity. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can be soul strengthened, visions clear, ambition inspired, and success achieved. So next, we're going to go into the Libras. Let's see if she pop out. It's for Gemini. Okay, that's good. I mean, as far as the tarot cards go, ain't nobody got no reverse. So that's good. You got the King of Feathers. So you have the King of Feathers. I mean, yeah, it's the King of Feathers. And I was an ace. Cunning, tactical, and intelligent. The King of Feathers is a powerful leader. Renowned for his fierce determination, he stops at nothing to reach his goals. This card is a sign of logic and reason. It's called For Now. Don't let emotions get in your way. Then you have the Ten of Feathers. Ten of Feathers symbolizes a painful ending, whether this refers to a friendship, relationship, job, or other important aspects of your life. It's clear you will be left with heavy emotions. Give yourself time and space to process and grieve the closing of this chapter before beginning a new one. Then you have the Six of Pots. Dreaming can be a powerful Dreaming can be a powerful act of manifestation. Seven of Pots. Damn, I'm gonna read y'all the Seven of Pots. And maybe it's meant to. And then I'm gonna read the Pot of Six. It say dreaming can be a very powerful act of manifestation. Seven of Pots invites you to let your mind wander. Where do you want to go in the future? And where do you want your future to take you? What adventures may await you there? Letting your imagination roam free will help you figure out where you want to go from here. But Six of Pots. Six of Pots represents nostalgia, reunions, and simple childlike happiness. This card invites you to reconnect with the simple things in life that make you truly happy. It also suggests you may soon be reconnecting with someone important from your past. Knight of Feathers. The Knight of Feathers. What the Knight of Feathers may lack is in brawn, he makes up for his brains. He is clever, focused, and quick to learn, whether he's tasked with operating a complex mechanical giant or something much more mundane. Trust the Knight of Feathers to think on his feet and solve conundrums with decisive action. Okay, so now we're going to go to the Garbage Pail Kids deck again. It's for Gemini. Well, damn. Temperance in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. I guess I spoke too soon. Two of Wands. The Magician. King of Cups. Five of Cups. Oh, well, look. Six of Coins and then the Ten of Swords. Temperance. You have Temperance in reverse. And Temperance is balanced Betty. Temperance is in the upright orientation represents balance, but when reversed, it represents an imbalance. You may be feeling unfocused or scattered brain, or you may be focusing too much on the aspects of your life at its expense of others. Bring balance back to your perspectives and let balance Betty serve an inspiration to regain your flow. Then you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. Martha. You're at odds with someone you were once close with, and things have reached a breaking point. You've tried to work things out and restore harmony, but it's just not working out. The time has come for you to decide whether putting your energy into fixing this productive or worth the effort. Sometimes people go through the metamorphosis and grow apart. In this situation, I'm assuming that's haunting you. I mean, especially if the person moved on and let it go, then most definitely you should too. Two of Wands. I don't know what made me go to her. Okay, so you got the Two of Wands, Oliver twisted, and this is upright. You'll soon be embarking on a new creative adventure, but are currently in the planning stage. Like Oliver twisted, you have a few kinks to work out before you can make the most efficient progress. Make sure all your ducks and vertebrae are in a row before taking your first steps. Thorough preparation now will set you up for success. Then you have the Magician. The Magician, Mad Max. Upright, the Magician represents someone as wildly inventive as the cocky scientist Mad Max. If inspiration strikes you, act on it. You have the creativity and excitement needed to concoct your wildest dreams. Don't sell yourself short. The impossible may just end up being impossible after all if you have the courage to try. Then you have the King of Cups. I love his name, Wally Gator. Yeah, Ali Alligator, that was right. Suit of Cups, King of Cups. Alligator. The King of Cups is a calm, cool, and collected leader. He rules with compassion, but like Ali Alligator, isn't afraid to bare his teeth when provoked. Keep an open mind when slowing problems and dealing with complicated situations. Now isn't the time for ferocity. Then you have Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Toxic with Bony Joni. A friendship, relationship, or situation that you were emotionally invested in has become a toxic mess. Something Bony Joni and Toxic West know all about. You're feeling discouraged and disappointed by this unexpected, messy turn of events. It's time to remove yourself from this poisonous scenario. Fresh air and new start await you. Six of Coins. Six of Coins. It's Wrinkle, Rita, and Ashley Can. It's taking you a long time to reach the level of comfort and success that you're enjoying. But don't forget the struggles you endured along the way and those who helped you when you needed it. Like Wrinkle Rita, like like Wrinkle Rita, you're living the high life and having everything you need to become comfortable and then some. This tarot card encourages you to share the wealth and help others. Your generosity will be so appreciated. And then you have the Ten of Swords. Pendlin. Pendlin. And that's weird. That look like a voodoo doll. It look like a voodoo doll. Pendlin. This tarot card represents a very painful, devastating loss. Like the unfortunate Pendlin, you feel like challenges are coming at you from all sides. Whether this refers to the loss of a job, a dream, a project you were invested in, or an important personal connection, it's likely that the ending was sudden. Give yourself time to process what's happened and focus on healing your heart. Make sure you ain't got nothing else before we go ahead and go to the Egyptian gods. Anything else for Gemini? The Devil. The High Priestess. Okay. The Devil. Cranky, Fraky, and Hot Scotch. The Devil represents temptation and excess. This card suggests you're too caught up in instant gratification and not concerned enough with the consequences. Be careful not to act impulsively, take necessary risks, or let temptation get the best of you. You may just find yourself caught up in the fiery clutches of Cranky, Frankie, and Hot Scott. Then you got the High Priestess. Damn, when the bitch fell down. Wow. And it turned reverse. Okay, so the High Priestess and it fell down and it turned reverse. So reverse, the High Priestess indicates you're caught up in the hustle and bustle and that it's time to stop and reconnect with yourself. Let yourself daydream, whether that means imagining multi-eye aliens and intergalactic space battles, or envisioning the life that you want for yourself in the future. Allow your mind to disconnect from the nitty-gritty of life and wonder a bit. It will do you a world of good. And there you go. So we're going to go ahead and go to the Egyptian gods for the overall. And this is, what you're going to come across, learn, and get after you do your shadow and light work. You're just going to straighten yourself more. But, if you got to do shadow work, you're going to get straightened up in shadow work. And that's what you got to learn, shadow. And what you going to gain, just like when you go to school. It's like the different test classes. Let's see, anything else for Gemini? It's the beginning. This basically saying no passion for the beginning. Okay, you got Hector, intelligence. So you're gonna gain more intelligence, become more intelligent. Then you got Kahansu, and that's hermit. So you learning how to be in hermit mode. Then you got Jeb, and that's prosperity. You're gonna gain more prosperity. Then you have Sekhmet, and you're gonna have justice as well. And you're gonna have Busted, passion, but right now you don't have any passion. You need to gain some type of passion. And I guess it's not because you got Tovaret, Genesis. So you're not too happy about this new beginning, but you'll be alright. Trust and believe it. All new beginnings. No beginning starts good. Some do, some don't. But never be afraid of a new beginning with anything. It don't matter, a job, family, all that. Kunun, resourcefulness. That's why the beginning. Osiris, death and birth, rebirth. My bad. Death and rebirth. It's the beginning. And every time for a new beginning, a piece of you died and a new piece of you were born. That's just how it goes. Flower die, another flower bloom. Or that flower die, and the next time it bloom is a more thought, intelligence. So I would say really do that, Gemini. That's where this plan. But most definitely let the bygones be bygones if need to be. And you again, if a person forgot you, they'll move on. If they didn't forgive you, they wouldn't be able to be in a new relationship or nothing. They wouldn't be able to live life, nothing. Instead of trying to get better, they be getting worse. And then, when you going through hard shit, going through hard shit and having a hard time, and shit seems like it's turning against you or going wrong, that's only because some good shit about to happen. That's because the big shit finna come in. So, just keep your cool. Don't be looking, thinking because a person going through something, it's karma. It could be a test. Or they at the head of their blessing. Just the last thing you want to do is look stupid. Or more stupid than what you already been looking. So that's why you always should focus on you and your shit. And nobody else's. That's just being honest. Just being honest.